All right, welcome back. Welcome to the U.S. Amateur Championships 2017. We're here at Strokers Palm Harbor. We're going to do a match with Rolando Aravana and Larry Nicholson. I'm Alvin with Inside Pool, your host, and I'll be here with legendary pool player and instructor Bert Kinnister. Welcome.
Oh, thank you, Alvin. I'm certainly happy to be here with the Alvinator. The Patcheroo and I are on board. This is the APA. I do understand what's going on. It's a race to 7, but it's a combination of 8-ball and 9-ball. How does that work, Alvin?
Okay, so they're starting off with 8-ball here, and they'll play up to 5 games of 8-ball. Then they'll switch over to 9-ball for the remainder of the set. Or they could have started off with 9-ball and played up to 8 games of 9-ball, so that would have won the set. Now the finals are...
So when you get to 7, you don't have to get the 8th game if you're playing 9-ball. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Okay.
So we're going to start off with 8-ball. This is Larry here, and we are...
In action.
Honored to be here with the APA. Make sure you go to poolplayers.com and also USAmateurChampionship.com to find out about this event for next year.
And, you know, Jeanette Lee runs the APA down here in Tampa, very near here. She comes and plays in the $5 tournament on Sunday nights, you know.
Yeah, she normally comes and commentates the finals of this event.
Yep.
She was here last year, and supposedly she'll be here this year for the event. So, always nice to see her.
Oh God, are you kidding?
So
Always nice to be around that positive of person.
Yeah, she's a great lady for sure.
She is a good person, a good woman.
So I see the only real thing here is the ball next to the 8-ball. 15, I believe. I think that he can take care of that within 2 shots. It's the only ball that's even close to another ball.
You got to go this one all the way to the rail. Then you come around. Well, he didn't get the angle to do it. You come 2 rails around and you play the 15 in the side.
Oh, okay, I see it.
And then the 9 in the side.
9 in the left-hand
and then
side.
You play the 8-ball in the corner.
Gotcha.
You got the pattern's the pattern, man. The guy, the human being that can figure out the best thing to do, the best pattern, the best next move, is going to beat someone that executes 70% better than them 65% of the time. The thinking is the part people do not understand that this is a board game. There he is. He's doing just what I said. So we have a game here. He knows what he's doing. 9 in the side. Well, I didn't say it exactly like that, but now he needs an angle, get the 9 in the side, and shoot this in the other corner. But, you know, he's got the correct angle. He has got the correct angle, Alvin.
Yeah, he played this rack really well, and I look for him to make
He's
going to
be
balls.
Rolando doesn't look happy. I know Rolando.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great guy from New York, friend of Tony Robles.
Great player, too.
Yep, great player.
This should be a really good match.
A bicyclist of international renown.
Wow.
Oh,
see him move?
Yeah, did he jump?
Yeah, he moved his head. I see
He twitched.
Yeah, he did.
He twitched. And now we get to see Rolando.
Okay, now Rolando, the type, from everything I've seen, he's the type of player that really likes to take advantage of
a mistake.
Yeah, by the other player, and he plays pretty sporty. He takes care of this table, and so he's the house pro here at Strokers.
And when you play an 8-ball, the other guy only has 1 ball on the table. You should never lose. You got so many things to hide him behind, so many things you can do to him with that
nice.
1 ball. Oh.
He hit that to perfect speed. Yeah, this is a clean living man here.
It is his whole life. From Chile.
He's probably never taken a drink of alcohol in his life. I don't know for sure.
Maybe not. I don't know.
I know he's very healthy.
He's very healthy.
Mm-hmm.
He's a bicyclist of international renown.
Yeah, man.
I've talked to him. He's ridden bicycles all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
You know, South America's part of the world too.
Yeah, he's always got a smile for you when you come into Strokers.
He's
here. He's
really
the door
good
guy,
guy,
and he takes care of the pro shop and everything. So
He's shooting this ball in the corner pocket like he's supposed to.
yep.
And there it is. That's the money. 3-2-1-8. Showing ultimate courtesy, giving him a little stretch there. He looks like he's got the Red Skull's glove on, though. You know the Red Skull?
Yeah. From Marvel Comics.
Yeah, Marvel Comics, Red Skull. Yeah, Dr. Doom.
I grew up reading all them comic books.
Dr. Doom.
Oh yeah. All right, he's playing the right pattern here.
He's playing the pattern. I said, who knows if it's the right way. It's the right one if he gets out.
It's a strange looking shaft on that cue. Got all kind of markings on it, or that's the grain of it.
It can be the camera. Wood. It can be the camera. That can be the camera. I've seen it before. If you notice back here, it kind of goes on. But he's got access to anything he wants in the world.
There's something printed on that.
Yeah,
there's something on that shaft.
Oh, he didn't come in with a chicken that's not here anymore, did he?
No, maybe it's not. Maybe there's nothing on there. It looks like there's inlays on it.
I think there's something on there too.
It looks like there is, but then when
now
you spin it doesn't.
A little bit.
I don't know.
But he did exactly what I said, so I finally got one right.
You're right. There is something printed or inlays on one side.
There
of
is.
it. I mean,
no, there's something on there.
It's going to drive me crazy. I'm going to have to call him
It's
later.
a bunch of little teddy bears on bicycles. That's what he does.
Something.
He's a bicycle.
Like
He's
that.
a cyclist.
All right, so you're here joining us at Strokers for the U.S. Amateur Championship. Again, thank APA. They're doing a great job here. They got their whole crew running this great event, massive event. Strokers doing an incredible job. And Rolando here up in the chair, he is
Didn't take his game yet.
Well, he's working and playing in the event.
Really? Is he?
Well, he's working at night. I mean, he's
okay.
probably here.
He's not working now, though.
No, he's probably here 24 hours a day while he's in the first couple days of this tournament.
Yeah.
So, okay, they're not going to change their scorecard, so we're going to have to keep
1-0
track of that for you. 1-0.
Do you think they won't change it all the way through?
Some people don't even see it there.
Oh, somebody else is keeping score.
They just write it on their sheets, and that's it. So,
a serious player.
We'll keep track for him.
Okay. My pencil's in the house. My pencil's in the van. You'll keep track for him.
Yeah, it'll be pretty simple.
We'll be close.
We'll definitely keep track. I got a pen here in my briefcase. I'll get it.
Now, he's got a start. He's got the low balls. They're probably the best balls. But had he shot that 2 into that 7, then things would have got infinitely more simple for him. And it's a 90% shot for a good player. Now he's taking. It's a lot of times it's a mistake to take the closest ball to you. It's a lot of amateur players take the closest ball to themselves. And bad things like that can happen. How much worse could it be? And had he looked around, that 5 ball, if he'd ever gotten volume 55, Secrets of Long Hard Shots, would not have presented him with a problem. And had he been able to make it and get somewhere where he could move that 10 away from the 3, then he has a runnable rack. He made in my opinion, it's not always wrong to take the closest ball, the closest shot you've got, or the ball hanging in the pocket. But a lot of times it is the wrong ball to take to have the correct pattern. What are we looking at here? We're looking at good speed. That's called pocket speed, children. Pocket speed. Okay, where are we going here? How are we going to get out? How is he going to win? His big problem is getting down there for the 12 ball at the other end of the table. What's he going to do? He's shooting the 14. If he's shooting the 14, oh, I didn't know the 11 one. He's on the 12. This guy's on the 12. Well, that's it. That should be it. Now, ooh, this is tough.
Ooh.
No, it is. It's tough. It's tough. You got to get on the 8-ball in an open pocket, and there's one that is definitely not open. So you have 5 pockets to get on the 8-ball. Which ball gives you the simplest route to get on the 8-ball? How do you determine your pattern from that? You know, an angle on that 15 in the side, yeah, maybe. So you shoot the 8 in the side then. We'll see. Well, he knows what he wants to do. The 9's the one I would have left for last. Now, I see what he's going to do. He's going to go 9. He's going to go to 15 in the side. He's going to overroll the 15, pass the line between the 13 and the center of the pocket to be on, from our side, the right side. The right side as opposed to the left side, so he can slide the cue ball over. It's not the worst plan in the world. I would have done it different, but I'm not there. Well, I am there, but I'm not playing. He hits it at good speed. The ability to hit a ball soft. There is no more powerful club you can put in your bag. If you can hit the ball soft accurately, you have a nuclear option in your bag. You know?
Nuclear boy.
Really. Volume 17. And parts of Volume 18, I believe. That's the one that you need to do. Well, I didn't like it. I'd have been on the other side of it to draw to the other rail. He's taking a different pattern than I am, than what I thought. I guess he's going to come straight across and shoot it in the same pocket as this. I wouldn't be on that side of it, no. But I wouldn't be this good either. So, what am I going to say?
All right, so we're at 1-0. I got everything in the old-fashioned pen and paper. I can keep track of it.
We're in a paperless society, Alvin.
Mm-hmm.
We are. That's what they promised us. No more paper.
My grandfather always had a notepad in his top pocket of his shirt every day with a pen and a pencil in there and a pack of Chesterfields. And
I wore a pen for 30 years. I lost it in the Villages.
Oh, man.
It was a Parker Chisel. I have the fountain pen, but 30 years I wore it down. It's sterling silver, and amazing how the herring bore me. I wrote a million things with it. I got a $100 reward for the return of that pen. Anybody out there that finds it, I do. I'm
I don't think anybody in the Villages is. Go ahead.
557-5969.
That's Bert Kinnister you're listening to. Again, we're here at the APA U.S. Amateur Championships. We do want to thank him very much for giving us his expert commentary. You can find his instructional videos at videos.bertkinnister.com. Appreciate his time here, putting in an hour to commentate with us. I wanted to give him a little bit of a plug there.
Yep.
Thank you, APA, for having us here. We really appreciate you. And, okay, Rolando, we're at 2-0 now.
Look at the arms on that guy. He's my age, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
He's an old guy.
He's an old guy, is right.
Older guy.
Yeah, he's somewhere in my age group.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't believe it. How old
he's
he told me he was.
60-something.
Mm-hmm.
Buzzard. See what clean living does?
Yeah.
Really? You like the wind in your face and you're out there on that bicycle every day. I was for a long time.
There he goes with the markers. Good job, Larry.
That saved me a lot of grief. It's
Yeah.
2-0 then, huh?
Yeah, I barely know how to spell anymore with a real pen and a paper.
Oh,
I can't. I tried to write a letter. I can't. I'm doing uppercase, lowercase, and I can't get anything right. My arm's starting to hurt. Man, I used to be able to write forever.
I wanted to write my memoirs with a great fountain pen, and I have several with me. I've collected fountain pens my whole life, but now I sit down to do it, and I've forgotten how to write cursive.
I know. It's like the computer has totally.
I can't.
I'm trained for keyboards.
I'm not I'm not fluent in cursive.
It's strange. I know. I noticed it.
Okay, here we go.
All right, Rolando. I bet he can write in cursive. Good job. And he bumped that ball out. He has a ugly shot, but
A little
shot
bit of an ugly
nonetheless.
shot. Oh, there's a 15 sticking
Oh, okay,
out.
there it is, sitting
Yeah.
down in the hole. I get the rail's the same color as the 15, and sometimes I get it.
He hit that really good. This is a good player, kids.
Yeah, he's playing nice. He plays
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, he's a good
He runs all the
player.
tournaments here.
He's a good player. I've known him a while, but this is the first time I've seen him play. That's the hand of death glove.
Well, you have to win a qualifier to play in this tournament. So he had to win the qualifier, and a lot of great players play out of this room. So, yeah, and that's at USAmateurChampionship.com. You can find out about those qualifiers coming up for next year, and you have to come down to Palm Harbor in the wintertime. It's November. It's when they do this tournament. It is cold
There
up
it
north,
is.
and it's beautiful down here.
There it is, 14-9. A lot of my friends
is.
were here playing in this tournament. A lot of friends from Texas, a lot of friends from all over the world.
Yep,
I
they're
don't
all
like
here.
being on that side, but he's good.
They're all here.
This kid's not going to miss this. He's getting out. This guy's playing like a professional, man. And that is inlay in that shaft.
Yeah, something strange there I seen.
Well, you know, hey, any voodoo is good voodoo,
Yeah.
and it works.
Yep. Rolando's all about pool, man, so you know he's going to have a custom cue. All right, we're at 3-0 now, and we're racing to 7 here at Strokers. And you can find them on Facebook, and also I believe it's mystrokers.com. The great pool room. You can't get any better food for a pool room. It's
In the world, no.
It's top rank. Chef Freddie here and his crew.
Make sure
and
Freddie's
Jose
in
Del
the
Rio.
kitchen.
Jose Del Rio runs this event. Another great player and
He's a
very
good player.
professional.
Yeah,
Awesome
all right.
pool room.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
constantly updating it. They just put in this nice new carpet. That's not easy to do in a pool room. Put in all new carpet. Wow.
Well, they're putting in
What
all
a-
new bathrooms.
Yep, they're doing the whole new bathrooms.
Yep.
So next year when you come here, there'll be a lot more space. Great room.
The
Great
room's
room.
outstanding, but the bathrooms got voted down on Friends are. I'm kidding.
No, they're changing it up. Well,
I
they're
know,
doing big.
I know for sure he's putting in all new bathrooms.
Well,
He
his volume of customers, he can't.
He needs another
He
stall.
needs it. He just needs more space, man. Just needs.
He needs another.
He needs modernized, but everything else is awesome here.
This place is one of my favorite pool rooms I've ever been in my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I don't like about it is there's too many people in here that can beat me. And want to.
Well, looks like
Rolando needs 4.
Larry's eyeballing. He's gonna get his bones waking up here and get moving again. You got to squirt some oil with the old oil
No,
can.
but he showed some. His first time at the table, he was good right to the end. He didn't have any finish, and I know how that feels not to have any finish.
Man, I wonder what kind of cue he's playing with. I swear it looks like a.
I don't know.
I don't know. They all look like that.
I mean,
All right, here we
that's
go.
some kind of production cue. It's terrible. Now you can buy a really good cue that works as good as anything else for $300. Used to be $30. But these $2,000-$3,000 cues I have in my bag, they're not. Nobody wants them anymore. No, we're still here. We're still here. Your audio has not
Yeah, we're
gone
here.
out. Yep.
We just like to let him play a little bit once in a
Yeah,
while.
well, I'm trying to
He's a
figure out
slower
what he's
kind of
gonna
player
do.
here, so he really is like a one pocket kind of player or straight pool player.
It's, which one do you use to get on the 8? And now he's shooting the ball that I would be trying to use last to get on the 8 in the corner. He is. I want to be straight. The only ball I want to be straight in on is the last one. That would have been the last ball in my pattern. Let's see what happens. I think he has to move some balls around her. So if you go forward and you have the angle, I can't tell. You can get on the 6. Move the, in a way you can move the 10 away from the 3. Well, he got on the 6, but not in a way that he could move the 10 away from the 3. He had the right idea, but not the right gun. Now you have to improvise. You're stuck in a spot. If you don't get out, you're going to leave all those balls on the table that your opponent can use to keep you from getting out. He's got the rest of his life to take you downtown.
Some of the pro players, well, one of them, I'm not going to name who it is, but he would purposely scratch on the break
I've seen that. No, I've done
right
that.
right in the corner every time, and then he'd go, "Oh man, I can't believe I did it again." And the guy would run down to the last 2 balls, and then he'd just
That's it. The end of the world. That's the end of the world for this
same
young
deal
man.
right there.
I mean, he's still got balls on the table. He's got options. The 3 and the 10, present a problem. But so far, Rolando has been more than man enough to deal with every problem. And he's smart. He's smart. That 10's not going anywhere right away. He knows if he wants to run them, I play pretty good bank pool. I would be looking to start this out with that 14 cross side and be done with that problem for life. Because I know he's still got a problem with the 310, and he hasn't shown the ability to scare me yet. There you go. There you go, sir. Hey, Mac. Hey.
Hey, Mac.
Hey, Mac.
Hey, Mac. Come over here. Come here, Mac.
Alvin sounds like he's getting into that film noir.
Yeah, I was watching some old John Wayne movie. I was over at a buddy's house watching some old. It's funny listening to how they talked back then. Back in the, it was like a World War II timepiece movie. It's funny how they talked.
What was wrong with it? I lived then. I was alive then.
Yeah.
Well, he's played a return
Look at
safety, and if he got a little click, he made the 310 tougher. But man, he's in a cerebral battle with a cerebral man. Look at the size of that schnoggin. I like Rolando.
It's all brain. He's
Yeah.
all brain,
Well, I mean,
man.
look at that. There's nothing there but sinew and brain tissue. Nothing but sinew and gray matter. No, this he's not even looking around. He's dealing with the closest ball to him. Think about what I'm telling you, children. He's just dealing with the closest ball to him. That's a stalling tactic. It is not an aggressive save. He had to look at things up table and think about what has to happen. He's right now, he's stalling. He's scared, and he's hit 2 or 3 stalling shots. They're stone cold safe, and now he's going to do something with the 6 again because it's the closest ball to him. Watch.
I'm watching.
Yeah, and this is absolutely you have to change the complexion of this table or you're dead. Oh, I'm scared. Now you've scared me with that move. I'm sorry. I know he's playing well, but I'm telling you what it feels like to be on the other end of this. You know the guy's shooting the closest ball to him every time. He's not looking at the entire rack. If something happens and he wins one, that should not dissuade you from playing him another. Well,
Well, it turned out okay.
it turned out okay,
I don't
unless
think
he
he
can cut
slice
this.
that 2. He probably can. We're back off the table about 6 feet.
Well, if he can cut that 2 and go into the 3 at 100 million miles an hour, he's 50-50 to get in a good spot. Now, if the 8 does not move, whatever good spot he's in, he's still going to have to move the 8.
Hitting this hard. Okay, he's just going to
Yeah, he's maybe banking it cross side.
Yeah, I would
Yeah, that's
hit it a little hard.
He moved the 8 out. That's
not good.
Hey, said the spider to the fly.
Yeah, you want to keep the 8 tied up.
It's I'm sorry to say this, but he's beat. He's beat. Look at the way his head moving, body language. Well, I just know somebody that always shoots the ball closest to them is He's not looked at all the balls. And he's not trying to deal with all of the problems.
The big problem here is even Rolando needs the bridge, and he's not going to grab it. He's going to go ahead and stretch and play something unnatural.
He's not going to.
He's pretty tall there.
Yeah, he's got
way taller than me. I know
he's
that.
got the reach.
So.
He's 6'1" too.
Mm-hmm.
He is 6'1" too. Hey,
Yeah,
there it is.
I come up to about his chin.
Oh, you know,
A
Alvin.
little taller than that.
Alvin.
All right. Rolando's a good player here, so I see that.
The 9 ball's the problem, and he can get on it right here. A great player gets the problem out of the way.
Nice
well, he
shot.
tried to. He
Really jammed that ball, and it went.
Yeah, he
had
tried
to hit
tried
that.
to do something with
He
the
had to
9.
hit that almost perfect to get it to go.
He did. He hit it real good.
Mm-hmm.
He just overhit it.
That shows his precision's right on. He's shooting a ball
Yeah,
across
has he
the
missed
table.
the ball yet?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think so. That young man missed one in the side about 3 racks ago, but that's the last miss I remember that wasn't intentional.
This is a little far. This is a pretty low percentage shot here.
Well, he's looking at it to make it.
I think it hits. I think it's. This goes off and it hits it. Funny.
I hit
It
this
goes off the
super
rail.
soft, so this guy cannot make that 2.
That
He
was
made
the right
ball.
speed. He's
He
gonna
made
make
the
it.
ball.
Nice.
He made the ball. Are you
Okay,
kidding me?
Shut my mouth.
Okay, shut my mouth.
That was the right.
Shut my mouth.
That was the right speed for him.
He
He plays a nice soft game. A lot of players jam that ball or
The
roll it too
soft
fast.
game is the money.
I've seen
I've
a
been
lot of
telling
players-
people for years.
I've seen a lot of players roll that ball hard and miss.
That's
basically.
the soft game's the money. You can play it your whole life until they fuse up your hand. I used to try and teach Niels the soft game. He didn't want any part of it. Still doesn't. No, he doesn't.
He can play some good straight pull though.
Oh, he plays.
Run 400 balls.
He just does it with more power than he needs. You know, when you use more power than you need, your electric bill gets too high. It does.
I believe you.
It
well,
does.
Rolando missed that ball.
It's where it needs to be. Let me tell you, how's this guy get out? His only shot, maybe the 3 in the side, then what's he do with the 2? He has to do something with the 2 now.
Yes.
And there's this ball hanging in the pocket. What do you do? What do you do? I don't like anything he can do. Rolando's got him. You know, this is the end game. Middle game maybe still, but even if he makes it, where's he? That's still it's still a stall.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the 9 or the 3 or the 1 down there?
That's the 9.
Well, then things are better than I thought.
Yeah, he can slide this ball.
Yeah, he can then get the 3 and the 8 in the side. I thought that was the 1. And I just got new glasses, so golly. What you gonna do?
Oh man.
Yeah. But did you see that he was moving in the direction of the shot while he was stroking?
Yeah.
He was already up moving before he made contact with that cue ball. That's why he did not stay down and hit it. And had all of the force he intended gone into that cue ball, it would have come off the rail. But he used the force it took to stand up, jump out of the way, and be scared to. He had
moves a lot.
He had hundreds of square inches of space he could get in and still have a shot. He got in one or two square inches on the table where he doesn't always got the jump shot out. Oh, see, to me that's just sad.
I don't like this jump. The 9's quite a bit of ways away from it. So he made it though. It's okay.
He made it, yeah.
It wasn't too in the way. He was just jumping over the edge of that 9 ball. So that kind of helped it.
Okay, God bless you.
Right,
I still don't jump balls.
Sloppy but effective if he can get out here. So, yeah, either way you do it, you know. I mean, one way or the other, it gets done.
It's a W is a W.
With gloves or not.
A
W
is a W. He stayed down pretty good that time. It was a short stroke, but he stayed down. And you got to give him credit. He made a gigantic error that would not have worked in my time period. But now you can jump balls, and there's still 6 holes.
All right. Well, we want to thank you for being here. We're here at Strokers in Palm Harbor for the U.S. Amateur Championships, brought to you by the APA. Go to usamateurchampionship.com as well as poolplayers.com. It's always a chance to join in your local APA league. It's always something great and fun to do, socialize with people. I'm a firm believer in doing one social thing a week. Just
even if it's church,
whatever you got to do one social thing a week, and APA is a great
outlet.
Yeah, it is. You can connect with other players in your local area. Meet, who knows? You might even meet somebody you like.
I know people that have been married from it. I know the people that got divorced from it too.
Yeah, it's.
But it's action. You're out in the world. You're not home watching. I don't even know what's on TV anymore.
Yeah.
Is the Dick Van Dyke Show still going on?
No, it's not. I would never break from here, though. No way. I break from the rail, second ball, about 6 speed, 5 speed.
I hit the second ball with maximum blow, English,
there's no
and
future.
rocket speed.
Yeah, there's no future here. No future in that break.
No, actually, this should be sayonara.
It should be. There's no balls on the rail.
Okay,
there's one ball on the rail.
What's the pattern? What's the pattern for the 9 ball? Well, for the stripes, what's the pattern for the solids? Nobody's touching anybody. That 13 is blocking the hole, but it's with its own ball. What's the way?
3 in the side.
There?
3 in the side after the 5, and then the 3, and then bring the 4 in the left-hand side. Roll up for the 1 in the right-hand side. I don't know.
Well, the
you
8 ball.
Shoot some side balls because all the corner pockets are blocked.
The problem is that 8 ball's in the hardest spot to get to on the pool table.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to have to. You want to be thinking about using the 6. Somehow get on the 6 to roll up to the 8 ball. Get on the right side.
Is that the 4 up in the corner?
That is the 8 ball,
yeah,
right?
That's the 8.
Okay.
8's next to the side pocket.
Yeah, that's the 4 in the corner.
I thought the 8 was in the upper left-hand pocket.
Well, see, you can make that kind of mistake.
I can see the 4.
You're starting to get to the age where,
Yep.
When I was your age, I thought I was having a brain tumor because I couldn't read anymore.
Yep. I'm getting old. I'm an old model, 70s model.
70s model. Mm-hmm. I'm a 40s model. And I'm still kicking at that. I'm out here in the world. I can be, you can
That's right,
find
Daddy-o.
me. You can find me.
You can find him, Daddy-o.
I'm not hiding. I'm not betting much either, but I'm not.
Rolando.
I hate to try and outthink him. I just think the last 2 balls will be the 6 to the 8. But there's a lot of ways to get on that 8.
That's
from the 4, from the 7.
That's what's fun about 8 ball.
Yeah. There's a million things to do.
But it also gets harder and harder and harder.
I'm not crazy about what he just did there, are you?
No.
Why'd he do that?
I don't know. Now he's got to contend with that, those 2 balls on the bottom rail there.
Yeah, I see. I'm not crazy about this. He's maybe come all the way over to the rail. He's going around
Here
the
he
3
goes.
rails.
He didn't get caught, so
no, he's
good.
headed to the middle of the table.
Ouch.
When you don't know what
Ouch.
to do, head to the middle of the table.
Ouch. He's good.
What are you talking about? Ouch?
He's good. I thought he was gonna. I thought he was gonna get caught behind the 1.
That always not gonna leave a mark, Alvin.
Mm-hmm. That was a good shot.
It's not.
That was a good shot.
Well, it turned out. I would venture to guess that he can't put it down on the single 5 square inch, and 5,000 square inches. That's a good one.
That's a good spot.
It's a very good spot.
Mm-hmm. Easy does it.
He give it the twitch. He put the
Yep,
twitcher
the
on
twitch.
it. He put the twitcher on it. That, you see, maybe. That's one of my big problems. I wanted the 6. I wanted the 6 last from
the 6 is the closest to the 8 ball.
Well, yeah, but it's not the closest. I wanted to shoot the 6 last, and he's not going to.
No, I don't do this. There's too much movement.
No, that's nothing
It's
wrong
okay.
with it. Yeah, he changed his mind because he got. My problem
He
is
must be able to shoot the 7.
I would still be wanting to try and use the 6 last, and I would try to manufacture and out instead of do what he did, rethink the whole thing.
Oh, well, he can shoot the 7. I didn't realize he could shoot it.
This is the money. Goodbye.
Yeah, that's the right shot then.
Wow, this guy plays
He
good.
does. He knows right where to hit the
Oh,
ball.
he plays good. This young man plays good.
Mm-hmm.
And he's happy. He's one of the happiest guys I ever
Yeah, he's
met.
a great guy.
Hey, of all the things, I don't envy anything, but I admire happiness.
I like his Subaru wagon. I know that.
A Subaru
He
wagon.
has a Subaru wagon.
Did she
Nice.
move in down the street?
All right, 8
She's
ball.
the girl with the Subaru.
You listen to Wild Man Burt Kinnister next to me here. I'm Nuclear Boy.
She's nuclear boy.
All right, Rolando, 4-1. We're racing to 7.
I'm the difference between here and there, and he's there.
Yeah.
Nuclear boy.
Yeah, I don't know where that one
Can they
came
fly? What's her name that just made up all those superheroes? It's great. It's just one of great art. Poet laureate of America. Jetman and really. See, I just listened to a lecture. She was like Maya Angelou before Maya Angelou.
So we want to thank APA for having us here. Thank you, APA. Really appreciate you. Also want to thank Burt Kinnister. Burt Kinnister here next to me.
I want to thank
teacher.
the Alvinator.
Thank you. Check out
Inside
his-
Pool, man. If you're not supporting Inside Pool, what are you doing looking at this?
Well,
what do you think
APA
you're doing?
takes,
Hey,
APA takes exceptionally good care of Inside Pool every year, and I'm honored to be here with APA every year. It's great being with the crew. And
APA changed pool in America.
They do. They're
Larry
the top
Hubbard,
of the top of the
the
crop.
Iceman, Larry Hubbard. I knew him.
Top of the crop.
I knew him when we were young.
Good man.
He's a good man. Look what he's done.
Yep.
All of
He's
you
a good
guys
man.
are out here. Everybody's having fun. There's a lot of people that really. Oh, they're playing 9
Yep.
ball
We
now.
switched over to 9 ball
And,
after
if
5 games.
If that 2 passes to 3, this is
The hill for Rolando.
It's not the hill.
Oh
It's a
no
race
no
to
7
solid.
7 6
a
was
race
last
to
week. We
solid,
did
yeah.
races to 6 last week. Sorry.
Well,
I don't know what tournament I'm at.
No,
I'm at Strokers 10 times.
I wrote that on the back of my hand,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's the only reason I know.
Gotcha.
He's
Wow.
That's it. Say good night.
Yeah. Good night.
I'm
That
not.
was the
I'm not
key
sure
ball.
he planned to get
The
past
6
that ball.
ball's a little weird.
No, it goes straight
It
in.
goes right in. Okay.
It goes straight.
I get
in.
funny with them angles
No,
from here
that
sometimes.
one goes straight in.
Okay.
The hard part's
Got
to
the
get
chicken
on
wing.
it. Hard part.
There it
Oh, he hit it good. The good. The only thing you can do is get on the wrong side of the 6. That would be on the left side, our left side of the 6. But even if you get there, you can get back home. You still got several thousand square inches of mistake you can make. He's on an angle where he could get on the wrong side of the 6. I would consider going forward here to come down just past the middle of it. He's drawing it, so he's not thinking about that. See, he's on the wrong side. See, that's if he's on the other side. This
Right,
is
it's easy.
Yeah, and so now you don't
just got to stop it.
You just slow roll it so it can't go
Number
off.
You just hit it like the number 1 shot.
Yeah,
almost.
kind of. Yeah,
A little bit.
I would hit a little different, but not much.
He's going to go right into the number 1 shot, isn't he?
Well, he's
Right
going to be
after this,
close.
if
He's
he
going
can
to be
get it.
real close.
Nah,
You
he'll
just
move
roll.
it.
You roll this ball in. You
Yeah,
don't
he's
try
gonna
to
bounce.
do nothing tricky. This is a roll. There's no reason to try and draw this ball. It's the same shot. You rolled it. He went forward. He rolled the same shot. This one, you need to cue a quarter tip below center if you can actually hit center, if you know where it is. That's it. That little teeny bit below center gets you off the rail. So you can shoot flat at this with a plume to plume.
The plume to plume.
A plume to plume.
There you go.
It's a plume to plume.
Rolando.
Rolando, hey, I like him. I do. I really like him. I enjoy his company.
Great people.
Really
Great
great
time
people.
here at
Yeah.
Strokers. Now, if you want to check out all these other videos from the U.S. Amateur Championships from years back or this year, go to youtube.com/Inside Pool Mag. That is the YouTube channel, and we also have the billiard channel on Roku TV. A lot of you have Rokus, and you don't even know you got the 24-hour pool on there. We got exclusive content. You'll see Bird on there. We got some of Bird on there, and we're coming up. We have a Cue Makers contest at Super Billiards Expo this year.
That sounds exciting, right?
Yes, it's International Cue Makers Association. Send in your cue designs to statmasters@propool.com, and we'll be filming at the Super Billiards Expo. Get your cues out there. So
I've made a few hundred cues in my life, Widowmaker cues. And Bob Mucci and I were in business together just after they invented dirt.
When they figured out how to make the steel to metal to get the cues put together.
Golly, someday I'll tell you a story about that.
Sounds good, and we won't do it on the air.
No. I don't know if the statute of limitations has run out.
See, Larry's doesn't have the power right now to get back out from this because Rolando's just playing too strong.
I don't want to be. I don't want to
iced. I think
Larry is just playing a waiting game. That game, he's got something. He has to make things happen. That doesn't make anything happen. He knows. He's really. I know what it feels like to be in that chair.
Yeah,
it feels
tough.
so bad. You just want it over with.
Yeah, Rolando's a better player, and
he doesn't want to be there anymore. He's going to just do.
Well, Rolando lives in a pool room. I mean, you should expect him to be able to hit balls better than some guy that's got a job. I guarantee Larry's got a job.
I'm sure he has a job. Well, Rolando has a job.
Rolando has a job.
He rides bicycles for a living.
The only people that don't have jobs are me and you. No, inside pool is my job. And Bert makes instructional videos.
I have a job.
Yeah, we're just joking.
I
folks.
take care of the patcheroo, and I play a lot of pool.
There you go.
And I make videos. Listen, I still sell thousands and thousands of videos. I've sold several thousand.
Oh, you have great information. You taught Niels Fan how to play pool, so. But we want to appreciate APA. Really want to appreciate them for having us. They got their whole crew here.
Oh no, he's playing another safe. If he can't get out from here, all he's doing is stall. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be mean. But he's stalling. He's stalling. No, see, he just wants this to take as long as it can, but be over as soon as possible, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does.
He does. He says, "Looks." He says, I don't have anything good to say, so I'll keep my mouth shut."
He made an effort to get it, but unfortunately, that two ball was in the way.
It gives him the 1-9, right?
Yeah, that's pretty ugly. 1-9 though.
No, it's not. Ruff, ruff, ruff.
Right.
Ruff, ruff, ruff.
Yeah,
right now, I'm going.
That'll go. Yep. That'll go.
That lets him back in the game. Oof.
Good one.
Yeah, I'd love to see this young man come back and make a liar out of me.
Yeah,
and beat
let's go
Rolando.
Hill.
Would. That would be a great match. I love those really close, great matches. Doesn't he look like a superior alien from here?
He does.
He's
a superior life force.
Really, a little bit, right? A little bit.
But tell us about what would be the best way to what's the best way to break 9-ball.
Every table's different. Every table.
It is, huh?
Oh, absolutely. What you do is you sit there and you watch people that are being successful with their break, and then you try to emulate them. What you think's going to work today may not work tomorrow. I always used to be able to make the wing nut, and I've taught people to make the wing nut, but it doesn't work all the time everywhere. And it depends whether there's guys with T-shirts rubbing the salty water all over the cue ball. I'm kidding. I don't let the cue ball go to that other rail like that. I don't. Does the 9-ball count here? If the 9-ball counts on the break, I never break it like that.
I think it does in the bottom two pockets.
Oh, only in the bottom.
I'll have to go talk to
the rules are so complicated now. I have a dog that wanders around with me that reads the rules to me. he's playing some kind of safe. I don't believe he's playing this ball. I wouldn't play that ball. That's what I'd do right there. Who? If he can hide him from, oh, Lord, he played the 9 ball too. Oh, how much pool knowledge was that? He played that 9 ball.
Nice.
And he played a safe here, and he put the 1 in front of the pocket. If he did get him behind that 4 ball, then he is somebody. He is somebody. See, in the spot he's in, he's got to put games on the board. I would be drawing this cue ball into the 9 ball. At this point in time, there is no chance on the planet Earth I want to try and run these balls. Now, if I get to the 3 to the 4, then it's 4-9, but you've got to.
I mean, can he play draw
that's
into
the 1 ball over there, ain't it?
No, it's the 9.
Oh.
Can't he just draw into this 9 ball?
No,
Not with the bridge. Not with the bridge.
No. It's the 1 ball back there. It looked orange. Well, it was the 2 ball. It was orange. He did the entirely wrong thing, sport fans. If he doesn't get out, if he does not win from this inning, he's not going to win this match. He is not. Get out your calculators. Put in the algorithm.
Get your slide rule.
That's right. I can use
your slide rule.
I can use the slide rule. You get a lot of sublogs on a slide rule you can't get on a calculator. I don't know how to use a calculator, so I'm not sure that's true. I can't even use a scientific calculator. Well, he sure wanted to be there. Now he has to run them. Or he can let the cue ball roll up at it to get on the 5.
He's going to hit the 6, but...
Well, I'm not sure he'll hit the 6, but he could scratch. He could give up ball in hand. He could miss and give up ball in hand on the 5-9. Just bad things can happen here. You can't play the 9-2. He might be playing.
He's going to run right into this 6 ball. Oh, he missed it.
No, he's
good shot.
Right. He's all right. Still, the 8 ball is still a bit of a conundrum.
Can he just play a combo?
Yeah, but that 9 sitting just where it is.
Yeah, it's ugly.
It doesn't have to go.
Mm-hmm.
I know people
I've seen it 1,000 times.
I know people that have missed that this week. They're sitting right next to you.
They just missed it.
I've missed it several times.
Somewhere, somebody just missed that shot.
Probably many times right now. This tells the story. Oh, he hit that ball bad, too, and he made the 8 worse. I'm sorry.
I think the 8 goes from here, though.
It still goes. Sure it goes.
Mm-hmm.
You kick it off the 9, but now it makes the 9, playing the 8-9 much harder.
Oh, yeah.
It makes the 8
Yeah, that
much
9
harder.
will bounce right off that rail.
It was a mistake. Nothing else can be said.
If he didn't hit it perfect.
That was a mistake he just made.
He's fighting for his life.
Well, the way you put the chalk on that stick should make something happen.
Mm-hmm.
And he lets
He's
the
hitting
cue
way
lay in
low on
his
the ball
hand.
there. Yeah, I don't like that too much.
Well,
it's okay.
Where do you put it?
He's going to play it. I'll have to play it off the 9. But I think it just go. It's
you
okay.
play the 8. You play the 9. What do you play?
I play the 8.
And you hit the rail before the 9?
I try to miss the 9 completely, but it looks like
no. I hit the rail before the 9, sports fans, and roll up to the end rail.
Oh, it'll hit off the 9, huh? Don't.
Well,
he hit it right.
He
would have more room than I
He
thought.
hit it just like you said.
He must have had more room than I thought.
No,
I like what you're saying,
He
though.
had more room
Does
than
that
I
carry
thought.
it off the 9 ball then, right?
Yeah, well, you're
you hit-
here. Yeah. And
You rail first, it'll.
yeah, but, hey, you were right. What
Either
can
way.
be said?
Either way.
Here he comes. He's coming back. It's 3-5.
It's a matter of a quarter of an inch whether you have to play it the way you said it or it's clean.
Well,
one or the other.
He could have missed it by a quarter of an inch on either side and still got there.
Mm-hmm.
It would have looked like I was right. It would have you were right, or it would have looked like the dog was right.
Patch, Mr. Patch, sitting over there, the service dog.
Did he move?
He's the most comfortable creature on the planet. He is
He's
a relaxation master technician.
He is. He wasn't
Really is.
impressed with the Zen Gardens this morning. Here comes the break. Let's see what happens. I like the lines they have drawn on the table like that. You really get to put it. But I like this too. The one ball's on the spot. I don't like the 9 in the middle, but that's just me. And there they are. Look at the group of 4 first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then look at the group of 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 separate groups. Separate them. And can you get to the point where you have a group of 5 that is viable with your ability in your life right now? It's a good shot. Rolando, I like the way he's so relaxed in life. When you meet him, yeah, what do you do? What do you do? Hey, you just use straight draw. You don't need to hit this with low right. I know a lot of you guys say I'm wrong, but just straight draw, and you don't go swinging way down the table where you're out of line to get on the 4 ball. Or 3 rails around too. Or there's a good safety here. But I think Rolando is way too aggressive to even think about the safety here. He's thinking about it, but he's not going to shoot it. He's going to play. He might play the 9 ball and play safe behind the 7. I might do that. That's the kind of thing he went 3 rails around. The problem with that, he outran it, but the problem with that is that 2 out of the corner on the side, that cue ball scratches a lot there, especially when I hit it. And it's just 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the 6-pointed star, volume 5 and 6. If those 2 videos don't teach you to always get out on this pattern, we will send you your money back. We'll return bubblegum wrappers. Well, it didn't help him. Now he's got to bank that ball. He's got to have a little bit of ability now. He has to have more than the good thinking, more than the run out of ability. He has to come with a bank shot and draw the cue ball all the way to the rail and off, or really softly, like that. Make sure, though, you get that 6-ball angle. And he hit it too hard. He's letting this young man back in. They scratched his head, but he's actually back in the game. He's actually back in the game.
Back in the game.
He is back in the game. Back in the game again. Just can't wait to get back in the game again.
5-3. That's not, the worst.
Well, this guy's shooting, so it's a potential to be 5-4.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just a 6-pointed star, simply. 6-pointed star.
But if he misses here, and Rolando wins this rack, then he's on the hill.
He's on
and
the
he's playing
hill.
So good, it could be pretty ugly. So we'll see what happens.
Do you have any idea how many times I've been left at the top of the hill? A lot. A lot.
This is a tough ball to make every
good.
single
He's
time.
all
That
right.
was good, though.
No, he's all right.
I've seen a lot of players miss that ball.
He's all right. You want to stay on the right-hand side of this ball. You can get out either way, but staying on the right-hand side of the 8-ball, our right-hand side, is getting straight in. You still can get out, but I don't like that. I don't think straight in there is ever the right shot.
No, that's
Straight in's
you
hard.
need an angle. Always want the angles.
Yeah,
straight in's the hardest ball,
Straight in's tough.
especially with your opponent right down at the end, just
I'm
like
telling
that.
you, that's what you do.
Whenever you shoot right down at your opponent like that, I see
hit it
a
with
lot.
a little jerk, and you gotta shake your
It
head.
gets in your head.
Like there is hundreds and hundreds of square inches to get
Yep,
anywhere
that
but
angle.
straight in. And he actually wanted to be straight in. He
Yeah,
got straight in.
I see the
That's a
future here. This
mistake.
is going to be.
Yeah,
This is probably going to be the end of the game. I'll tell you.
doom.
This is the end.
This is
I got a bad feeling
doom.
Rolando's going to break and run out.
He might.
As good as he's playing,
he's got real breaking run
I mean,
out power.
my money's on him breaking run
Yeah.
out.
Oof.
It really is.
Oof.
I mean, I'll bet the ranch on it right now.
He's
I'm not a
70 to
gambling
1.
man.
He's 71.
I know.
I'll bet you a good shot at tequila if they have any left at the bar after what you did last night.
All right, well, you know.
I'm kidding. I'm lying. I'm lying.
Yeah, I really got a good. I got a, you know, my nuclear senses are telling me that.
He just gave himself 7.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
he did. He's on. He won.
He might have not kept everything square, right?
He won. No,
It's over. It's over. Somebody didn't write one down.
No, Larry
No?
updated it right. It's 3-6. It's 3-6 for sure.
Wow.
For sure.
Well, it's one of us that knows what's happening. They're deep in seance over there.
Yeah, they're looking through it. You know,
I think it might have won.
I don't know. I
No,
don't
he went
think
back
he
to
won.
6. He went back.
I don't
to
think
6.
he won.
He didn't. Now we'll see if he breaks and runs like you said.
Yeah, he's gonna break and run. Now he had to do this some recounting.
He's like 100 and something to 1 to break and run.
He's
isn't
out.
He?
He's breaking and running.
He's
out.
breaking and
Yeah.
running. Oof. He's
I
got
know
the
how
hammer.
good this guy
hammer.
plays, man. This is his home
Oh,
run.
he
He made a
sits right
ball.
there. Did he make a ball?
Mm-hmm.
It could be
Tough
the
on the one.
It could. Yeah, this is not impossible. You get on that 2 the rest of it is a roadmap back to Tennessee. Tennessee's a beautiful state. I couldn't
Yeah, it
believe
is.
it. I drove through there in a hurricane in the middle of the night, but it was still pretty.
Connecticut's a beautiful state in the summertime. You ever
I
drive
haven't
through
been-
there? Gorgeous state.
Not in a
Anyway.
while.
Well, I'm probably wrong about the running out part now. But he might be
He
able to
vacate-
reverse
it
bank. If
depends,
he
you
does,
know.
he's out because
But
he'll
he
get
needs
around
to.
all
He
them
needs
other
to be.
balls.
He's
He
shooting.
is playing it. He's reverse
shooting.
banking
I
this.
think he's shooting at it. Is
Mhm.
correct.
Look at this.
Yes, I think he did
Okay.
too. Hey,
All right. There you
Right,
go.
I predict he breaks
done.
and runs. Oh
He's
my
done.
God, Alvin,
He's done.
you take a look at my palm. Tell me when I'm going to have money again.
Well, he's playing so good. It's pretty much common sense. He's going to break and run out.
Well, that's not common sense.
I mean-
Nobody breaks and runs out. Are you crazy? Who breaks and runs out? Not many people that ever live break and run out. Not this well.
I'm psychic, man. Ask any of my friends. I read minds.
They say you're
I'm
psycho.
one with your
You're
mind.
psycho.
I'm one with your mind.
Yeah, one with your. I am the great Terminator. I am the
All
old.
right.
What's the thing called? I can't remember. That's it. I don't like being on this side of the ball.
Yeah,
but
but it's Rolando, so
no, he's good. It's just a tough way out.
playing some solid pool though. If he
Oh,
can,
this is good.
one
pool.
little mistake
You
there.
guys, this is some really good pool. Pay attention to what you see in front of you. This man right here is as smart as they come, and he plays good. He plays good.
If you want to play in this event, make sure you sign up for the qualifiers.
You got to play in the qualifier to ever get here.
find
This
those-
is a good play. This is a good
You want to be here in
destination.
November.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
It was cold and blustery up above the Georgia-Florida border. When you get out of the shower and you're shaking
It's
so
not
bad.
so good. Oh, you
There
got.
you go.
You know what you got to do
Oh,
here, though? You
man,
hit the
he's gonna
Brunswick.
ruin my-
You hit the Brunswick with any right English. You come off at the 45-degree angle, and you've got 300 feet to stop this thing straight in on the 8. Let me tell you, I just here this. There's the Brunswick.
Yeah,
There's
okay.
what I could. Hey,
I love the way those rails hit.
hey, hey. How did I know that?
Because you know everything, man. You know,
I've
got so
told a
many
couple
years
of-
of doing this. Doink. Oh, get
It's
in there.
That's called pocket speed, children.
He's looking around to see whose ID
called
needs a check.
Well, all this, no, kid, all he's got, if he can miss this ball by 3 inches if he hits it at pocket speed. I'd hit it above center, but he's not going to hit hard. There,
And Bob's your
did
uncle.
you see that he hit the rail by the middle diamond and made that because of the speed of the ball. The axis of rotation is horizontal. So after contact with that it keeps rolling. Then when it gets to the end and it wants to bobble, because the axis of rotation is horizontal, not vertical, when it hits one point, it starts to roll at the other one. It also rolls forward into the hole. That one was free, kids.
Nice. Well, thank you very much, Bert, for joining us, and the APA for having us, and Strokers as well. We'll be back with the next match here at the U.S. Amateur Championships. Again, go to poolplayers.com and usamateurchampionship.com, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Alvin.
You're welcome, Bert. Thanks.